Hello, my name is Mandy Runsky, and I will be answering those questions for you guys. I'm excited. Well, I don't really have a cosplay name I go by. I just go by, I guess, Domino, and not by my real name, Mandy Runsky, but I mean, I go by Domino usually, I guess. I just recently got her done, finally. Oh my gosh, it took forever, it seemed. I got into cosplay about 4 years ago. One of my friends was like, hey, you should really cosplay, you know, it's a lot of fun. And she knew how much of a comic book nerd I was, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. You know, I do see some people that do cosplay, and I've always been a big fan of comic books and the movies that people would do, and I kind of just never got around to actually doing it. But, you know, ever since I did it, I've gotten hooked. So, which is great, because I think this is something I would pursue for a really long time, like when I have kids and stuff like that. I think it would be badass. I did Lady Deadpool first, and I am doing Domino currently, and I think Domino is going to be the person that I stick with for a while, probably for a long time. But Domino, she's somebody that I feel like I can easily relate to. She is like a great, she's taught in so many like hand-to-hand combat, you know, she has so many guns. And, you know, me being a kind of a country girl, growing up around guns and having brothers and always not fist fighting and getting into fights with, I feel like I can relate to her character, as she's somebody who is very, I don't want to say I'm emotionless, but I'm definitely somebody that doesn't like to get stepped on and walked around. She's somebody that doesn't take shit, and we kind of have the same personalities, where we're just very to the point and cut to the chase. How do you prepare yourself before going into battle or getting into the cosplay at Comic-Con? I read through some of her comics, so I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Since I am a makeup artist, I have to say the makeup is what I'm pretty good at. Voice acting, I feel like Domino already, in my head, I feel like Domino already has like my voice, so I'm very, I don't want to say I'm monotone, but she lacks emphasis in her voice, and she's very stale in a way. But, you know, in some of the comic books she's like, hi honey, you know, just stuff like that. But I would have to say, for what advice do you have to others who want to develop their skills, I would say do your research on your character. Look at the immense amount of detail that's in the makeup and the costume. You know, I've seen some people that half-ass their cosplays, which is great and all. I mean, if that's how you feel that person looks to you, that's great. You know, you do you. But for me, I feel like I have to look at every little detail. You know, down to like how the makeup actually, like to how far does it go down, and how white is the actual makeup for Domino, and what weapons does she use, and I want to try to replicate her as much as I can, you know, because I feel like if I'm doing her character, that, you know, I would want to make her proud in a sense, be like, yeah, she nailed my character pretty darn well. So